Hello everyone, it's Teacher Lena here and I'm back today talking to you about bookings with Gogokid. So if you want to talk about bookings and what they are like with Gogokid, please stay tuned. Oh, and do you like my new classroom? It's a new background. It's kind of fun, right? I hope you like it. Well, it is now Chinese New Year, and bookings are kind of unstable, should I say, around this time. So I thought it is now a good time to talk about what bookings are like with Gogokid. So first I'll talk about what they're like right now because they're not all that great. The kids are out of school for a month. It is their vacation time, so they are not that consistent with their bookings. So bookings are down. And yes, for many teachers, that means a lot of open spaces on their schedule. So in times like these, it is nice to have a backup plan so that you cannot experience too much of a lull and your budget won't be too upset with you. So yes, bookings are down. Chinese New Year goes until the middle of February, and then it picks back up, and then it's really great. So it's nice to be around for then. But if you are new to Gogokid around Chinese New Year, it is slow. So don't get discouraged. It's slow for many of us. Now, some of us will say their bookings did not change, and that is wonderful if that is their situation, but it's not the situation for a large number of teachers. But normally, when you start your bookings with Gogokids, you have to open up your slots and the parents will choose you. And sometimes when you start off, you don't get bookings right away, you know? So you need to plan for that. Some teachers open up their slots and they get bookings very quickly, but some do not. And it's hard to say who that will happen with. So plan for it. Make sure you have a plan. Don't just allow this to be your only source of income. I mean, it's great to have this opportunity, but it is something that you need to build up in order for it to be a really good source of income for you. But like I said, it's different for everyone. But if you're starting out, I suggest that you open up your peak times. For me, I'm in the Central Standard time zone. So for me, that would be from 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Those are the peak times in the morning. And then on the weekends, on Friday nights and Saturday nights on the weekends, those are also peak times. Uh, so you want to open up those slots, and that would get you the most opportunities to get booked. And then after that, you can open up even more and see what happens. But usually it starts off that you open up in those peak times, you get a few bookings, and then the parents will leave reviews. And also you might well, you get the more frequency you have bookings in classes, the parents will see, oh, they have more experience, and then they're more likely to choose you. Obviously, makes sense. Everyone looks for reviews. When you go shopping, what do? You look for reviews. So it's nice to have those reviews. So open up during those peak times so you can get them. If you try to open up in the evenings because that's what you want, it's it's going to be harder. I won't say it's hard for everyone, but it's going to be harder because even some of us teachers who have been with GoGo Kids for a while still have trouble booking classes in the evenings. It's not all that easy to do. So I wouldn't start there only because it might take some time. Or if you start early in the morning, at 2 o'clock in the morning, if that's what you wanted to do. It might be a little difficult before you get that first few bookings. So if you want a quicker response on getting bookings, use the peak times and then go out from there. That's with most any company you start with that where you want the company or the parents to book for you. You will find it's difficult to book outside of those peak times unless you're dealing with adults. Adults will book you at times outside of those peak times, but the children need to sleep often and go to school. So that is how it works. Now, what I want to do is I took a picture of my schedule before of the frenzy, The frenzy, that is, a term that means the Sunday night. That's when the parents are able to open up slots and book slots for their teachers for the following week, not the upcoming week, but the following week. It opens up for everybody at the same time. So parents are quick to get in so they can get their teacher that they want, and if and they want to get the times that they want, so they need to get in there as soon as possible, and that's why it's called the frenzy, because the parents are trying to race their way into getting those slots that they prefer. And so I opened up, or I took a picture of my calendar before the frenzy, and then I took one afterwards, and you will see for Chinese New Year it was not even that great for me. And I've been with Gogokid now for 6 months. And then I have a picture of another week where it was a little bit better. So I'm going to show that so you can see what it's like for me. I teach with Gogokid primarily on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and sometimes outside of those times. But I do other things on Tuesdays and Thursdays so that I'm not, I'm balancing my time, so keeping not all of my eggs in one basket, as it said. It is very wise to do. So I want to show you that, and so you can understand what it's like as a teacher who's been with GoGo for 6 months, what it looks like. And if you have any questions, I'd love to answer them and help you out with your bookings. Um, Something that is very helpful when you are trying to get bookings with a company where the parents are picking you is, one, obviously, have a great profile, have a nice, you want to word your description about you very clearly, concisely, include some very interesting things about what you do outside of teaching, and then have a lovely profile picture and a great intro video. So I can talk more about those things, but those are definitely the must-haves if you want to increase your bookings during these times where, when you first start out, when there's holiday seasons for the students, and just in general. So I hope this helps. Thanks for watching. I would love to help. My email is in the description box if you want to contact me or leave comments down below. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't already so I can see you in my next video. All right, thanks for watching.